I was 15 when my dad, Marcus, lost his job at the local plant. He'd worked there for 15 years, and overnight, the light in his eyes just flickered out. He told us he was fine, but I'd see him sitting on the back porch at 2 in the morning, just staring into the woods. Then, the noise started. Every night, from midnight until dawn, I'd hear the low hum of a power sander coming from the garage. When I'd peek in, he'd quickly throw a tarp over his workbench. Just tinkering, bud, he'd say. Go back to sleep. My mom was worried sick about the electricity bills and the mysterious lumber deliveries. They started arguing in hushed tones about chasing pipe dreams versus finding a real paycheck. Dad just kept his head down and kept sanding. One Tuesday, I stayed home sick and finally saw it. He wasn't just tinkering. He was building these stunning hand-carved rocking chairs made from reclaimed barn wood. They looked like pieces of art. He looked terrified when he saw me. He admitted he'd been rejected by every furniture store in the county. They say they're too old school for modern homes, he whispered, but Dad didn't quit. He started a tiny page on Facebook. 4 months, crickets. Then, a famous interior designer from New York City shared a photo of his heritage rocker. By Friday, he had over 200 orders. The garage is now a full-scale workshop with 6 employees, but every night, Dad still spends an hour alone out there carving. He told me he doesn't do it for the money anymore. He does it to remember that even when the world shuts the door, you can always build your own way out.